everybody, it's anulyph here. Today is Monday, October 10th, and I debated whether or not I wanted to make this video. I'm getting sick, got chilled over the weekend, and started having a sore throat, stuffy nose, and dealt with some unreliable people that I gave too much power to dictate my feelings, and just lost it. I ended up falling back into that old mode of dealing, and I ate a pint of ice cream yesterday. And I'm not going to rake myself over the fire over that, because I know that, decades of bad behavior or negative behavior is not going to end in 10 or 11 months. But I just feel so deflated today, and people have commented, like on my last videos, that, I see a light around you, and I just feel like my light is so dim. But I still have a choice. And I posted today in Facebook, that I can either say, just forget it, I feel bad, I'm not going to work out, I'm just not going to do anything. Or I can be aware of the fact that I still have a responsibility and an obligation to myself to continue on this journey. I'm sorry. I'm just really in a really bad space today. And I really can't articulate exactly what the problem is. I can't really articulate exactly what the trigger was. And that's what I'm going to do for the week, is just replaying and really going back to find out what the heck happened. I mean, I feel like I'm bipolar. I make a video, I'm happy, I'm upbeat, and then the next video I'm like a mess. So just don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Fight through the pain. Fight through the victories. This is not an easy journey. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for those that want to slide by, those that want to coast along. You gotta put in the work, and you have to want it. And I do want it. I don't want to feel like this all the time either. So I need to find out what is triggering these occurrences where I just feel like a bust. Sorry, y'all, my camera died, but that gave me a chance to kind of get myself together. Not that I want to hide any feelings or emotions, but I'm at work and, just trying to make it through the day. What I was saying at the end of the video was that, I don't want to continue to feel like this busted balloon, just deflated and, no type of air in me. And it got me to thinking about the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly and being in the cocoon. And I had looked up some information just on what that process is. And it talked about the cocoon was something that protected the caterpillar from the harsh environment and the cold. And it was a very interesting statement. It said that this is a very interesting process, because it oftentimes has been said that the most beautiful butterflies actually emerge from the ugliest cocoon. And then another article talked about how the cocoon is made of sticky threads of silk, and it provides protection from the environment and predators, and how within that cocoon, while during this metamorphosis, the caterpillar structures are broken down and used to build its adult structures, such as wings. And then it talks about when it emerges, how this is such a huge feat because it takes a lot of strength. But this strength is what invigorates and strengthens the butterfly and makes it necessary for survival out of the cocoon. And when it emerges wrinkled with wet wings, and usually it emerges in the daytime because then it uses the rest of that time in the sun to dry its wings out, and then it's ready to fly. And so I just thought that this was a great analogy for what many of us are going through, because it is very painful to deal with your past, your negative thoughts, with what you felt about yourself, and then you get this awareness that this was wrong. You are not this horrible, ugly person that you have charted yourself out to be all these years. As for me, it's been decades. And so I am in a cocoon, and I am being protected from myself. And I am wiggling and moving around. I'm being broken down because when I emerge from this cocoon, I will be completely new, a totally new woman, a totally different woman, even more beautiful, and I will fly. And the consolation is that once I emerge, that's it. This process will not be ever, ever repeated. This is a one-time deal. And so, one second. Oh, excuse me. So I have something to look forward to. And, like I said, this is not for those that, want to pretend or that don't want to accept reality or the truth. This is downright honest to goodness, hardcore honesty, and really stripping, pulling off, shredding this negativity and this myth that we have allowed ourselves to believe for so many years. So I'm going to push through. I am not going to forget why I did this. I am not going to forget what I need to do to succeed. And even though, today is not a good day, I still am cognizant of what I need to do and getting my protein in, my water in, my exercise to take care of my health. And the rest will fall into place, I'm sure. So as always, thank you for letting me share my thoughts, and the light will be on again soon because I can't keep going on like this. Thank you to all my new subscribers and to your comments, which I will go back and I read over and over again because they mean so much to me and they help me so much. So until my next thought, I'll see you soon then.